harder keeping up with the crap since I retired.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into Ken Style Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Style Live. It is September 16th. 2 more days until the super harvest, whatever moon is going on. Shoot, I was going to go out and take another picture of the moon because we have a full moon tonight, or pretty doggone close to it. And I meant to go out and take a picture, but I got busy watching that. SpeakerBot has not started yet. I had to shut a lot of stuff down. I was working on a Da Vinci project on the old machine, and I still couldn't get it right, but I got it relatively close, and that is not this one that's showing. That one I did on the new machine, and I transferred it over. I'll let that play while I go find the SpeakerBot information, which I have no idea where that's at. Got my desktop so messed up. Looks like it might be there. And there. I just couldn't get the black crap behind the black background behind the after and the before. I was able to get rid of most of it and put a picture behind it. I think that looks pretty cool. And I just don't have the resources on this machine to do that, so it is what it is. Now I've got to go move some things here. Somebody came into Zoom.
Chris.
That'd be Chris. Hello, Chris. And all right, now we are back. SpeakerBot should be working if someone wants to get it. No, it's Tuesday evening. No, it's not. It's Monday night.
Ken.
I played golf today, and I have a dinner engagement tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's show might be delayed by about 30 minutes. I don't know yet.
토니 왈로세드 노마노.
Yep, everything seems to be working now, except Tony didn't say LOLO. He said normal, and it pronounced it.
So let's go. I'm.
Ran Israel said, just cough. You're in friendly territory.
Yeah, I know, but not with new people. New people come and watch the show, so people get irritated with that. I get irritated hearing somebody hear that.
All right, I got that one. I can no longer hear it in my ear.
It's just not good.
The super. I thought it was Wednesday for some reason. If it's tomorrow night, that's good because we were talking about it coming home from dinner. That
subscribe.
If it's Wednesday, Mrs. K's got to work, and that's just going to drive all the old people crazy. So I hope it is tomorrow. What is it? A super harvest and a eclipse, and it's like 3 things going on at one time. To show my interest in it. I know I seen it the other night and I forgot all about it. But our moon tonight was really pretty interesting. I needed it to get higher in the sky because it was just behind a couple trees. And I got an okay picture, but not anything great. Okay, now why? I have Zoom. Oh, I tell you. I think it is, Chris. I mean, from what I could see of it, it looked to be a full moon tonight. And like I said, I was going to get a picture, but I forgot. Got busy watching the movie, actually.
You actually get a full moon for, you could tell. It's actually tomorrow night. According to my phone on the calendar, 17th shows full moon.
존 윌리엄즈 said hello 그레카이.
I was trying to ask you know what from the Apple phone what it all was, and I kept getting conflicting information on it, so I just finally gave up.
Well, the you know what from Apple is never, in my opinion, never been that good at giving direct answers to spoken questions.
I don't think any AI is good at that. Including Alexis, including Google, any of them. I mean,
I think Google is not 100%, but Google's probably, in my opinion, the best one out of all three of them.
I would have to get one of each to test it with the same question to see which one gives the most accurate answer. If they all give the same answer, then that would be good, but I don't have my hands readily available on the other. Well, I have the Alexis in the other room, and if I triggered anyone's Alexis, I'm sorry. Alexis! I'm trying to trigger mine, by the way. I can actually trigger my Echo from the living room. And I have actually triggered it with not saying the A word, but I'll say Selexis, and it will trigger. It's interesting. Same thing today. My phone triggered today from Doug's stream. Doug said something about being serious, and I happened to glance down, and it goes, and I'm like, what? So it's interesting. I can trigger it with different pronunciations of it as well. So anyway, golf today. I ended up tying. Had one par all day long. I had at least...
Tony Wallow, it is currently 79 degrees Fahrenheit, 26.1 degrees Celsius, and clear. The wind is from the SE at 11.4 miles per hour, 18.4 kilometers per hour, in Shakopee, Minnesota.
I wonder where Shakopee, Minnesota is at besides in Minnesota, but I had probably 6 or 7 putts that got within an inch of the hole and stopped. It was the most horriblest day putting I've had in a long time. If I could have got, I was on a 4 streak. I was 4, 4,
John
4,
Williams,
4, 4.
it is currently 72 degrees Fahrenheit,
Then I threw in a
22.2
couple
degrees
sixes
Celsius,
just for good
and
measure.
partly cloudy. The wind is from the ESE at 7.4 miles per hour, 11.9 kilometers per hour, in Madison,
Your
Wisconsin.
capture card ordeal, Ian, I think that's what happened is Robert must have sent it to you because he also had the same.
He bought 2 Robert bought 2 of them in February of 2022, but he's not sure if he sent me one or not. I went through my
John
Amazon
Williams
orders
said
again
Mrs.
today,
K.
and I did not buy it. And you said you did not buy it, so chances are he bought it. And
Not for you. I bought one on Amazon for me a while back, but
yeah, and then you recommended it to me. As far as the capture card and me being able to share on Zoom, I'm done messing with it. I'll use it in OBS and it seems to be okay, so I'm going to keep doing that. I don't know, maybe later down the road I'll get another capture card internal, maybe. I don't know. At this point in time, I really don't know. I don't think it's needed. So I've got to really weigh it out and make sure, do I really need this? Is it really going to be productive for me and useful for me? Chances are it will not be. But we will see.
I think it's way more productive for someone like Carrie or Doug that they do a lot of repairs on a lot of different computers and showing the stuff or like.
So let's go. I'm.
Ran Israel said, just cough. You're in friendly territory.
Well, I mean, to share the 2 machines,
I know, but not with
I'll
new
figure
people.
it out
New
on
people
how to
come and
do
watch
it.
the show. So people get
I just went
irritated
and
with
looked
that.
up
I get
something
irritated
real quick. I was
hearing
kind of
somebody
curious.
clear their throat over and over and over.
Put some rocks in
It's
your
just not
pocket.
good
Williams
form.
said goodbye,
You
Ken.
really don't. I mean, you could just remote You could set up remote desktop and remote desktop in from one machine to the other machine.
No. Right now, as far as one machine to the other, the mouse without borders works fine. If I need to copy something from the new to the old for OBS or for the stream, it's perfect. It's working just fine. I've got everything. Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
You can use mouse without borders, and it's one mouse for two computers.
Yes, it's working perfectly
one mouse
fine.
and one keyboard.
You can
One keyboard.
copy and paste from one computer to the other.
Yes, I can open up a file. I can click on it and drag it over to the other computer, and it puts it in a folder called Mouse Without Borders. This is the only thing I find that I don't like. Okay, I tried to put some things in a specific folder. I open the folder, I drag them to that folder, I let go of the mouse, and it disappears. But it doesn't show up in that folder. A box pops up and says Mouse Without Borders. And that's where it goes. Default's there. You cannot change it. If you can, I can't figure out how to do it. And that's fine. Then I just go and to the Mouse Without Borders, reopen the folder I want it in, drag it over there, and I'm done. Just an extra step. That's all.
That's I ain't never heard of that.
Works really good.
Let's
I'm really pleased with how it works.
Ran
Must
Israel
be
said, just
Bluetooth.
cough. You're in friendly territory.
It's not. It works.
No, it's not
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
I know,
works
but not
completely over
with
the
new
network,
people.
over
New
the
people
local
come and watch
Okay.
the show. Since
network.
people get
Oh,
irritated.
Just
wow.
haven't have
I
you
get
got to have it
irritated
installed on both
hearing
computers
somebody
for it to
hear their
work.
throat over and over and over.
Um,
And it's just not
yeah,
good for them.
That's fine. It's actually working. There's another drawback to it that if I have to restart my Windows 10 machine, I have to plug in a keyboard and a mouse so that I can get the system up and running because I've got a passcode on it. And I don't, even if I think if I got rid of the passcode, I still have to press either enter or the space bar to get past that screen. So just a slight problem, but I'll get through it. I did a project on the new machine today, and I tried to touch one up on the old machine today. That required 2 restarts to get back my resources. That's how oh, by the way, the thing that you're looking at right now, maybe sort of kind of right now on YouTube, with the zoom letters zooming in or coming in, I don't know if that's in or out. That took a whopping, the whole project now, with audio, with the effects, everything, took a whopping 4 seconds to render. Now I'm going to bring it into the old machine. I'm going to start it. I'm going to go buy me a cup of coffee at the coffee shop down the road and come back, and it still won't be done. I didn't realize how horribly slow. Well, I knew it was slow. That's not entirely true, or exactly how slow it was. Kids Not Live, just for clarification, if you eliminate the login screen when you boot the Windows 10 machine, it will go all the way to desktop. I have no idea. Can you eliminate the login screen? Can you do that?
Yes. That's the way I have my mom set up. My mom's account. I got 2 accounts on my mom's computer. One is a administrator account that she does not log into, and the one is her standard user account that she does log into. On her standard user account, even though it has a password on it and a PIN number, I have it set up to automatically log in to her account. That's to that standard user account, because that's the way she's always had it for years and years. She's had her computer set up that way.
Okay.
And so it can be. That's the way I have her machine set up.
All right. Well, I may look into that.
Automatically. I guess that's on Arkansas talk.
Yeah. Long Dog put in the word Pine Twiz, whatever Pine Twiz is.
Now,
That sounds like Arkansas talk.
And he retracted it again. I think he's trying to say something, and his dragon is not cooperating.
The command you need to type in is called, you need to go to the run box on the machine that you want to disable the login screen on, and type in control space user passwords 2. And user passwords 2 is all together.
I'll look at it later. It's not a high priority. I have no issue plugging that dongle in for 3 seconds to hit the space bar to put in my code, and when it's up and running, I pull the dongle out and throw it back over on the desk.
I have a registry thing to do to disables lock screen. I don't like lock screen.
Hey, Chris, I've got to give Max some shout out here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Max has got you so well trained that you throw the ball, Max picks it up, and he runs the opposite direction. But that wasn't the best part. The best part was you're throwing.
I never had a dog that would fetch right like they're supposed to.
Yeah, but you're throwing sticks, and Max won't bring him to you, so you walk up and pick up the stick and then throw it back again. That was hilarious.
I picked up another one.
Yeah. Oh, was it a different one? Okay.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. When I seen the message of wrong title, I thought you were referring to something of mine, and then when I actually went to Facebook and looked at the message, I understood. That's pretty good, though.
It was the wrong thumbnail.
Oh, wrong thumbnail, right? Correct. That's fine, though. I'll bet it got you some views because of the simple fact delete system 32, and people are going to say,
yeah, it'll be clickbait.
Clickbait, sure. Something's wrong with my keyboard, Long Dog says, and Rick is asking, is it wireless? I don't know what he's trying. Something is acting funny. Well, your keyboard appears to be acting funny. It could be me.
He's asking is his keyboard wireless?
There must be an echo tonight again. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's almost NetWiz PL.
Yeah.
All right, I'll jot that down.
That takes you to your password where you can set it up to automatically log into your machine. You don't have to enter any PIN or any password or any login ID.
I will check it out.
So when my mom's computer boots up, she does not even see that there's an admin account on there. All she sees is it says, "Oh, welcome. Monica Brown."
Yeah.
So if I want to log into the admin account, I have to log out of her account or switch the user and then manually put the PIN number in.
Isn't that true of any computer that has multiple accounts on it, one of which is an administrator?
Well, yes, but if you don't set it up with that to bypass the login screen, you've got to select the account every time you want to.
Oh, okay.
But because I have it set up this way, it automatically logs into her account every time that the machine gets restarted.
How often is that?
Every day.
You shut them down every night?
Yeah. Mainly in case it rains. I don't want, if power glitches out, I don't want the machine turning off, forcibly being turned off because the power goes out or something.
Okay. And Friday night show might be a little bit late.
John Williams said check the new code from Longdog.
Check the new code from Longdog. Okay. Check the new code from Longdog. The net PL Wiz. Yeah, I wrote it down. I'll look into it later. Thank you, John. I will check into that. All right. Yeah, I'm basically understanding that. That's basically what Greg said, so we're good there. Anyway, back to Friday night. We have been invited, after we play golf, to go have dinner with the owner of the golf course. And I wasn't about to tell her no. I mean, she's offering to take us to dinner. So I don't know if we're going to back up our golf game a little earlier so that we can go to dinner a little earlier than what it would be if we play our regular 18 holes of golf. Today was super, super hot. There was nobody on the course. Yes.
did she tell you where y'all are going? Because then you may be able to look up like the information of what time the restaurant opened. Because a lot of restaurants don't open until like dinner time till like 5 or 6 o'clock. Or
원피쉬 26세드
I'll still be playing golf at 5, and I'll still be playing golf at 6.
Alice,
And
I'm
no, I
pretty
didn't
sure-
think, I did not think to ask what time it opens. I figured that would be relatively inconsiderate and rude of me. She's inviting us to dinner. Obviously, she said, and after you guys are through golfing. So
Alex, you
apparently
don't
it's
live
gonna
in
be
Sheridan. I'm pretty sure they open up earlier.
Yeah. No, I don't live in Sheridan. Why did he get timed out? Oh, because there was 2 IC commands. Okay. And Sam, you are in Zoom. I want to get with you right after the stream. I'll make a breakout room. I looked at shortening down the weather a little bit today. And then I said, nope, I'm going to wait to do this because it was way beyond me even trying to take a stab at it. So I thought I'll just let it go tonight. I'll get with you, and hopefully it's as easy as you said it is. Oh, look, we have a mouse for Princess to chase.
Yeah,
Does-
since when did you get in control of the weather?
I'm not in control of the weather.
Great
Did I
guy.
say I was
it is
in
currently
control of the weather?
73.9 degrees Fahrenheit,
go. You
gotta
23.3
shorten down the
degrees
weather.
Celsius, and overcast. The wind
Do
is from
you
the
watch
east
the
13
stream
miles
at
per
all,
hour, 20.9 kilometers per hour, in
No,
Great Mills, Maryland.
Sometimes, but very little.
So you obviously haven't watched it in a while because there's a speaker bot command that gives you the weather. If you put in !W in your zip code, or !W and a city, or !W put Alex in the waiting room, you're going to get the weather for the waiting room. And I hear it's cold. I don't know, but that's what I hear. TGR for lunch. I'm not sure what TGR is. I should know, I guess. This is my Doug moment here. TGR. You got me, John. I don't know what TGR is. Or TRG. I'm sorry, TRG. Right letters, wrong order.
Ian Max does the same thing with a ball, though. If I throw a ball, he won't bring it back.
I noticed that today, Chris. I noticed you threw it. He went and got it, and then he immediately went to the right, away from where you were at. I'm like, good, Max. Good boy.
I think he wanted me to get it.
I saw a
Well, me-
short today where a guy had his dog set up to throw the ball
존
and go
윌리엄즈
get it
세드
himself.
텍사스 로드하우스 그릴.
Had a little machine, and the dog goes and gets the ball and drops it in the thing, and about 15 seconds later it works its way through and pops it out again. The dog runs and gets it, puts it back in. The dog entertains himself for as long as he wants.
I've heard of something like that. That Max could be trained for something like that.
Oh, John explained it. You should have got it, Kim.
켄 스타우트 라이브 세드
Yeah,
아이오드
I would have
레브
never
네버
figured it out.
피규어드
I
데라운.
just
I didn't either.
let him. Speaking of retrieving golf balls, 3 weeks ago, I hit a golf shot on hole number 14 that I knew it went to the left. There's a lake to the left and there's crap to the left. So every time I walk by, when walking from the tee to the hole, I always go over there and glance, just maybe I'm going to find this ball. Well, have not been able to find it until tonight. I hit to the left, so I've got to go to the left anyway. And I'm just strolling up through there, and out of the corner of my eye, I catch this red thing. It could be a berry. It wasn't. It was the red golf ball that I lost 3 weeks ago. All this time, and we've been looking every time we play, and we play about twice a week. Never have been able to find it. So we concluded that 3 weeks ago, the brush was growing and green and fluffy and whatever. Now things are starting to die. The brush is back down a little bit, and it wasn't but about that far in the brush. I just reached down with my hand and picked it up, and I was like, I got it. I played the rest of the game with it, and I played 3 really good holes. Well, 4, 15, 16, 17, yeah, 4 really good holes. Man, I love how that ball hits. I mean, I know it's psychological. It's a golf ball. It doesn't have any bearing on what brand. It's just I like. It's a Callaway, and I play nothing but Callaways unless I think I'm going in the lake, and then I'll put a Kirkland down or a maybe a Top Flight or something off-brand that I could care less if I lose or not. Mrs. K, I think tonight's trailer, in fact, I know tonight's trailer
존
is...
윌리엄즈 said maybe the gator candidat of the drink.
Yeah. Yes, we have a lot of gators here in Indiana. It's getting horribly bad. Mrs. K shot a video of me, actually my second shot over the lake. It was okay. It got over the lake. It was dry, and that's always a good thing. But it was not in the most best of location. And she said, "Do you want me to shoot this next shot?" And I said, "No, not really, because I can tell you right now, it's going to go over the green because of how I have to hit it." And sure enough, I was about 2 foot off the green. The putter didn't. Don't get me started on my putter. Somebody change the subject. You have 4 minutes.
I had an interesting afternoon.
Yeah, you were playing doorman repair door. Yeah, you were repairing somebody's door, right?
The stupid kid next door went to work, and I was out watering the lawn.
존
The lady
윌리엄즈
comes by
said
and says,
hello Grekai.
"Is anybody home up there?" I said, "Which house?" And she pointed to Barry's house next door. I said, "No, his car is gone. I'm sure he's at work." She said, "Well, his front door is wide open." I said, "That fucking kid."
He's in his 20s, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Well, I was kind of hoping I would have someone say hi in chat. The waitress at Metro Diner said she was going to stop by and say hello. That's why it's open to anybody, but apparently she's not going to make it unless she gets here in the next 3 minutes. One of these days somebody will take me up on that offer.
She did jump in as a dancing girl?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. She's not watching, so.
Hey, kid, I got something to tell you. You'll never guess what we have a full bag of sitting here on the counter.
It's
On
got
the
to be
kitchen
food.
counter.
Okra?
Yes.
I'll never guess it, huh?
I was wrong. It
John
wasn't
Williams
food.
said good work, Ken.
Yes, it's fresh okra we got from someone's garden and squash.
Well, you enjoy that. You
thought
boil
she
it,
was-
fry it, dip it in ranch dressing. You have a good time eating that okra.
If you let it grow on the vine that it grows on, it gets over large, they actually dry it and they use the fibers. It's used as like a scrub, like an exfoliating scrubber.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even think I could do that.
Well, I knew it had to have something useful you could do with it. Eating isn't as
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
All right, I'm going to wrap this up. It is 10:28. I want to thank the YouTube people that were here. Tony, OneFish26, Great Guy, Jeff Ryman, Rick Lakes, Mike Wojek. Mike sneaks in, and there's got to be a way for me to get notification when people come in to speak on the chat. Maybe SpeakerBot can do that. I don't know. John Williams, Tony Wallow was there. Long Dog was there. Rick Lakes, I
Joe and
believe.
Chris. Or a couple
Yep,
of
Joe
them.
and Chris. Hello, Joe and Chris. I watch Joe every morning. Joe drives an 18-wheeler and he live streams his morning
존
routes.
윌리엄즈 said
And I
thanks
watch him
Ken.
every morning.
Hey,
He's
Joe.
one of... Pardon?
I said, "Hey, Joe, welcome."
Doing good, Joe. Unfortunately, you're here at the end of my stream. I always go about a half hour, and it's 10:29 right now, and I'm getting ready to wrap it up. I do appreciate you stopping by, though, and I will see your next live stream whenever it is. Also want to thank the Zoom homies. We have Sam. We have a bunny rabbit with a cat that he better be prepared to be eaten. Behind him, Great Guy, Jeff Ryman, Alex Cheek, Darren Gilholm, and Chris Garrett. Thank you guys so much. If you want to join us on the Zoom panel, there's the address, KStout Z00M. I had someone in a chat room tell me today that your email doesn't work. I said, it's 00 parentheses, the number, not OO. Anyway, I have an ad.
I think you should have one of each. One letter and one
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be
number.
confusing
And then
at all.
alternate 'em every week.
That would mean I need to get 2 more email addresses, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not turning into some people that we know. I've got 2 email addresses that I use, and no, I'm
guts,
good.
No glory.
I'm good. I am good. All right, I'm going to end it. Thank you guys so much. And if you want to join us,
who can do that for you? I think he's in Albuquerque. I'm not sure.
Oh, I forgot about him. I was thinking more along the lines of someone with the name of Tim.
Oh,